Morning, kiddos. I hope you've had a wonderful week, and I'm happy to be visiting with you this morning. It's the week after Easter, and our Bible story today is about two men who were walking from Jerusalem to a town called Emmaus, which was a few miles away. And they were talking about all these things, and they were arguing about the things that had happened in Jerusalem a few days before. And as they were walking and talking, they were joined by another man right here. Well, they did not realize it, but that man was Jesus. They didn't understand that it was Jesus at that point in time. And they kept walking and talking, and Jesus asked them what they were arguing about. And the men said that they thought that Jesus was going to be the one that the prophets were talking about. But he died on the cross. And 3 days later, some women went to the tomb, and it was empty. And an angel had told them that Jesus was alive. Well, as they walked on, Jesus reminded them of what the Bible had said about him. And then when they got to Emmaus, the men said, "Why don't you just come stay with us?" So Jesus did. As they sat down to eat, Jesus took the bread, he blessed it, and he broke it. And at that moment in time, the men suddenly knew that this was Jesus sitting at their table. They walked back that very night to Jerusalem to tell the disciples that Jesus was alive, that they had been with him. Well, our Bible verse today is tell people about Jesus, Matthew 28:19. Say it with me. Tell people about Jesus, Matthew 28:19. Now, one thing that we all have in common is that we walk places, don't we? That's our main way of getting around. Well, except for cars and airplanes and trains and boats and trucks. But anyway, mainly when we're getting around, we're walking on our feet. And back then, they didn't have the trains and the cars and the airplanes. So when they wanted to go to the next town, they had to walk. This is our Bible verse. Tell people about Jesus. Now, maybe sometime this week, well, this is my foot. Maybe sometime this week, you can get your parents to trace around your foot and then write your Bible verse on here and just let it be a little reminder that as you go along, you can always tell people about Jesus. Because we're all the time going somewhere. Well, soon we will be, hopefully. But just as a reminder to tell others about Jesus everywhere you walk. Okay? I love you, and I miss you, and I hope to see you soon.